Have you ever heard the saying, a woman who cuts her hair is about to change her life? Well, a bald-head woman could probably change the whole world. In this video, we're going to explore some of what it is like to be a bald-head Caribbean woman. My name is Devonne Adanna, and welcome back to the Devonne Adanna Experience. Oh gosh, Alia, it's an experience. First up, we had to talk about my journey to hairlessness. My mother likely knew she had a fierce woman warrior in she belly, because that is the only reason I could fathom she would give me this unisex name. Being a woman with a unisex name like Devonne toughened me up at a really young age, so I've always been a go against the grain type of gal. At the age of 16, in the late 90s, when everyone was getting their hair fried, dyed, and laid to the side, I decided I had had enough. I was relaxing my hair since I was 8, and I would have it no more. I cut off all my straightened ends, twisted my hair, never to return to the permed world. By the time I got out of college, I had braided my hair so often, my hairline was sick of me. It stopped growing in due to the tightness of the braids along the tender front. I had been threatening for months to cut off all my hair, and I took a breakup with someone I thought I was going to marry as the perfect opportunity. My cousin went with me, and once I did it, I felt like an animal who had been caged for years, released and told that nature was now its home. The feeling of freedom was indescribable. I knew I had found it. The hairstyle that would forever be my hairstyle. I rocked this hairstyle until I started law school some 6 years later. Truth be told, studying left me with no time to cut my hair, and so I began growing it out. By the end of law school, after watching a few YouTube videos, I felt empowered to grow my hair down to my butt. I got to about bra length before the health of my hair was in serious jeopardy. I turned to my husband and was like, I hope you're not obsessed with long hair because I'm chopping this all off. Needless to say, he was extremely supportive. I had 2 kids back to back, and taking care of my hair was last on the list when you have 2 under 2. And let me tell you this, my confidence is not easily shaken. I can be team long hair, don't care, or team bald, bold, and beautiful. But you see when that machine don't do it do? Baby, I feel like a blossomed flower, one that opened its petals a mere hour ago, and the sun is now drenching her in its golden rays, just naked and alluring. And well, I feel like me. I feel like me. Speaking of naked, let's talk sexuality. I posted a video to my TikTok recounting a story about a time that I felt I had to defend my sexuality. Listen to it and I'll come right back. So one of the things that does happen often when your hair low is that men, especially Caribbean men, right? Especially Caribbean men, does make a lot of assumptions about your sexuality. So I remember I was going to this barber, and it was a Trinidad barber, meaning I was in Trinidad at the time and I needed to cut my hair, so I went to this barber. Recommended by my friend. And if she's watching this, I know she's probably going to start to laugh one time. So she recommended this barber because she too was cutting she hair low at a point in time. So I go to the barber and he's cutting my hair, and of course the topic is, so are you gay? Do you like women? Now, in an effort to repulse, well, I don't even know why I thought I was doing. I was young and crazy is really what was happening. I was like, oh my God, no. I love men. Oh my God, I'm just so loving men. Right? Just to prove that I was not gay. And so he was like, oh, you love men? You're like man? Okay. So he's like, what are you doing after this? So I was like, I was like, well, I'm going home. I'm going wherever it was. I think it was Aruka. And so he's like, let me get a ride. I was like, I don't think I really want to ride. But, you know, he's like, no, you're my last head of the night, and I insist. So I was like, okay, all right. Cool. So we go outside, right? Get in the car, and, oh, you know, me not know if a God intervene or what. But that car say, how it say? It say, and he tried about 10 times to turn over that car, the car and turn over for nothing. That car say, you not take home this girl picnic tonight, okay? And I had to be really young. When I say really young, I mean like early 20s, right? It was not going. It was like, it's not happening, sir. It's not happening. And I come out the car. Even when I come out the car, he's like, no, I can get it to work. I was like, sure you can. Okay, I'm gonna just up and get this maxi. Oh, bus route for me. Okay? It was, oh Lord, when you're young and dumb and stupid. Many, not all Caribbean men are really put off by a bald head, heterosexual female. I've heard women say they won't cut their hair because they would have no husband to come home to. And I'm not here to judge because love shows up for people in different ways. And I'm definitely not holding a flag insisting women cut their hair off. To each their own. But some of the comments that I get from men have been downright ridiculous. One man at a gas station, no less, went so far as to tell me, if I was your man, I would never let you go to the barber. I'm like, huh? Bro, what is you talking about? That's why you could never be my man, is what I retorted as I shot him the sultriest smile as I closed my door and immediately put distance between us. As if he would know what to do with a bald-head woman. Righto, now let me deal with some of the disadvantages. Yeah, it's true. Confidence, freedom, ducking your head underwater at the beach are some of the positive side effects of being hetero with short hair. But there are cons. And just like the pros, these are not hairstyle specific, but more so personality specific. You just may not be someone who can deal with having to find a barber every 2 weeks, or deal with your sexuality constantly being questioned because you have low hair. Or you think you could fight up with the fact that women who have never had a bald head love to tell you how to have one. Personally, I do not like how I look with a shape up. I find it looks too manly. But women stay telling me, oh, you should shape up your edges, you know. I also have spent way too much time in barbershops, more hours than I care to count. Remind me to tell you the story about how I inherited an ex-boyfriend's barber. Yeah, that's another story for another time. But this is why I let hubby cut my hair. I love having him cut my hair. Listen, he is happy to do it. We get to have intimate moments like this. Oh, and it's just so sexy to have him cutting my hair. I just absolutely love it. Oh, are we still on the cons list? Okay, well, the biggest con is likely this. I have a dry scalp problem, looking for shampoos that could solve them. Want to take the itch that doesn't smell like shit. At the end of the day, girl, cut your hair, don't cut your hair, is all up to you. Remember, the chairs and the booze are going to be at the same decibel. The only voice that matters is the one that whispers to you inside. Watch out. You can't even resist whispering some sweet nothing in my ear there. If you want to see what it's like to wash my bald head, go ahead and check out this next video right here.